Well, I think he's gonna have to tell because I was mostly out. I don't remember much of that.
We have the
We had schedule induction on that day, so we went there early in the morning.
And everything was fine until about noon when things have gone downhill.
Yeah.
And doctor just told us that she had to have a C-section. And so she just went in there and everything came out normal. She's out very quick and healthy, and we were very happy. Until 30 minutes later, when doctor told me that they couldn't stop her bleeding, and that was really scary for me. But the people at the Boone Hospital, they were with me from the very beginning. They were just like, everything be okay, because I was alone. We didn't have our family are overseas, so we were, I was pretty scared, thinking that what I'm gonna do with the baby, and my wife's in the room, but the doctor and the nurse were absolutely great. They stay with her and they make sure that let me know what's going on the whole time, and we really appreciate what they did for us. And they were very kind people, the most generous people.
Yeah, I don't remember much, but it took about
7 hours. She was in the surgical room for 7 hours, and at the one point I thought she was gonna die.
Yeah, they tried. I think afterwards I read the stories, and they said that they try everything they know about how to stop bleeding, and none of them work on me. So after 3, 4, 5 hours, and they kind of thought they done. I mean they exhausted all the choice options they had. So
they
at one
tried
point,
the new drug called Vector 7, and never been used on women in that case before, but they're gonna try because they ran out of option. But the nicest thing they ever did was they actually let me go in the room and say goodbye to her because they thought she was gonna die, and so I could go in the room and talk to her, and that was the biggest thing I think they could have ever done for me, because it made me feel a lot more relieved that at least I can see her and tell her that her daughter's fine. And when I left the room, just feel the weight off my shoulder, just like, okay, I gotta tell her what I need to tell her. And but Eva, she did know, and she's in the room, and
and she was healthy ever since she was born, and that's important.
And they're very accommodated people. The nurse and the doctor, they are very accommodated the whole time. And
they were like family. I mean, they treat us like a family, seriously, and we couldn't thank them more.